mean, you're very funny, and I don't know if people know that because you kind of like have this like cool guy suave thing going on.
Do you?
Yeah, you know you do. He's very funny.
I think the cool guy suave thing would probably be more of a surprise.
No, people know that, sir. But he's a funny dude.
And also Zoe doesn't sweat in her suit, whereas I like to give her like a shower of sweat.
I have a lot of Rob Pattinson sweat.
Yeah. And give her a little bath in it.
Just bathe in it.
Just straight out of the nose hole.
I would just watch it. I would like stare at it and I'm like, call cut before it drops, call cut before it drops.
This is such a bad way of describing it.
No, but
it's a bit romantic.
Oh my goodness.
I thought I was gonna do it well, and it did not come out
It started
well.
very good. Bob is actually a really good actor, which
That's a big surprise.
which I wasn't expecting, to be honest.
Really surprised by her work.
Oh my, yeah, I know. I'm like, you're good at acting, and you like show up on time, and you're.
No, but you're like a hot, like when we were doing like the rehearsals, like fight rehearsals, it is like kind of. I was not expecting you to be just kind of have a pretty limitless energy to keep doing the fight scenes.
Thanks.
Because like that was a lot, but you have got a lot less weight to carry around.
She was like, so actually, it's not that impressive. He just like went all the way around back to it
No,
not be.
now that I think about it.
Have you ever felt that the mask covers your handsome face?
Have I ever felt that? I mean, it's actually.
Why are we covering this? Have you seen this?
I know, it's kind of. It makes you feel sometimes like, was I only just a chin? Is that all I was cast for?
People love the chin. Robert Chin Pattinson.
I keep looking on your jawline. You had a sexy chin, I have to say.
Oh my God, the world loves your chin.
It's weird.
People are gonna go get like
a chin implant.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were very impressive with your kicks. There's a kicking at the end when you're like on the floor and you're kind of doing like a crab walk and kicking. I'm like,
what? When? At the end?
Yeah. It's very impressive.
Thank you so much.
Mm.
On the yeah. You know, that I was really impressed with myself that day because I remember we hadn't rehearsed that, and that was towards the end of the shoot, and I had just woken up from a nap. And they brought me to set, and they were like, you're gonna do this kick, and I was like, oh, okay. And then I did that kick, and I was like, I think I finally got the hang of this thing.
It took a year.
I know. Yeah,
I kind of only feel like I'm vaguely coming back to normal now, but
This is you normal?
Yeah.
Just checking.
I reckon if he's into Selena, like the girls that came before, oh my God. this is like... Yeah, if you looked at the
Was that a compliment or was that a dick? You seem a little awkward, but rich guys get what they want, so I don't know. I mean, we were talking about this earlier today, actually. You feel like you've probably had a few girlfriends. I think it seems like he's been hanging out alone a lot. It's the vibe I get.
I think he had a cat he really liked, and that's why he likes
What?
it. And he's like, the love of my life was my cat.
And that's the only
and
reason
it's like,
you
and the
think
only
like Selena? All right, whatever.
That's what it's all about. And
to answer your question, clearly the answer is no. Yeah, I think I texted you saying you're stuck with me, and
I just didn't reply.
And then you didn't reply, and now it's really awkward.
Yeah, whatever.
You just thumbs downed it.
Who's been your favorite Batman growing up?
Zoe.
Rob. I'm still growing up.
And if you could have a pet...
Rob is a really good actor. He's really talented.
I keep saying this,
A lot
it's
of-
like the biggest surprise to me.
No.
I just always thought you were sort of a moron at a party.
Like when you're not drunk, you're
Make more sense.
the stringing of words together. Who is this guy, and why won't he go away?
Yeah, right.
It's true. It's true. I think she's really like
for 5 minutes.
Yeah, for 5 minutes. No, it's true. And then I think she's like desperately in love with him.
Zoe's also deceptively strong for being such a tiny person as well. I'm trying to do this like sultry scene where it's like you're succumbing to his power. It's very, very difficult.
I was like, get off me. He was like,
just act a little bit, please.
I'm small, but I'm scrappy.
I had to do it quite a lot, and you're incredibly strong. Like it's actually one of the most difficult things. All the fighters
holding me
just
down.
holding you still.
He's like, Zoe, it's called acting.
reminded me, the Riddler does FaceTime calls. Zoe was criticizing me because I always FaceTime instead of calling. The Riddler likes to do FaceTime too.
Yeah, and the Riddler's a psycho.
How did you foster the bond between Batman and Catwoman?
It just felt so easy, and she was kind of just felt so at home in the character. And even though she's saying, like, I'm almost certain she's feeling kind of just as terrified as I was.
Terrified.
Yeah, but it didn't look like that at all, and it made me settle into the character a little bit more as well. It just feels very correct that you're playing this part, and I'm like. And I can, I'm like in the movie being like, Catwoman. That's what's going through my head.
Yeah, it's kind of the same thing. I'm like, oh, it's Batman. Oh my god.
I am someone who likes to hold grudges, and
You really
and
do.
I feel like I get a lot of fuel out of it. I mean, like probably 80% of my life is to really just stick it to somebody else.
Do. We're gonna talk about this later.
And there's something about not wanting to be too performative and saying I'm vengeance. I wanted to say it as the guy is losing consciousness, it goes into his dreams.
Ooh, you're twisted.
You recently admitted that you made up a lot of things in interviews. Can you tell me something true and something that you made up about making this movie?
Oh, I'm struggling to think of a true thing.
That's how we know you need help.
Felt like being inside a seal and speaking out of its mouth.
Ew. I think so.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I mean, there was just an ease. I think if I'd gone, to example, to the camera test with you, having not met you before, I would have been more nervous. I think I felt really comfortable.
I because you already knew what my personality was as well. I didn't feel like I had to like kind of like be Batman the whole time.
Yeah, you could be like weirdo Rob who I love.
I don't think you said anything when I came in the suit. Like you're not like, oh, like. You're in that suit.
Oh, I didn't.
You didn't say anything.
I was just like, what's up?
You're just like, what's up?
Thinking about my suit?
I know. What are you going to say? Like,
It would make you feel self-conscious.
I was quite surprised that there was a kind of weirdly positive reaction. I think it's because it was so left field as well.
No, it's because you're a good actor.
He did the work. He proved himself. Yeah.
We like you.
Who's your Batman? Who's your Catwoman? Who's your Joker? What's your Batmobile? Off the top of your head, what are the top ones in each?
Keaton, Pfeiffer. Right? Well, okay, so Rob, but also Keaton. But Rob.
I was about to say.
I'm sorry. I know it's Rob.
Wow,
But I
the
do
friendship
think,
ends today. Yeah.
Previous to Rob, it's Keaton. Now that Rob has arrived, it's Rob.
Yeah, you seem like a kind of Christmas day.
What am I, Jesus?
You're a Christmas child. You have like weird teas.
Weird teas? They're just
Then you have, like-
teas. Or coffee.
like
Yours
weird
is coffee.
shit like that.
Yours is coffee.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, 1 point.
Okay. Their hidden talent. You're a really good singer. He can sing.
Yeah, how is this like how are we gonna know? I mean, it could be anything. I could say like you were like really good at walking.
What?
You got a
No.
really good walker in the movie. Who knew that you were such a good walker?
Everyone knows I'm a good walker.
You always know really good jewelry stores.
Yeah, hidden talent. It's not so hidden. That's my accountant. I camera tested for a film Rob did called Remember Me
Yeah.
a long time ago. We chemistry read together.
Yeah, when I was like 22 or something like that.
Honestly, I forgot that even happened until you mentioned it the other
Right.
day. No, because I don't know. I was like, I mean, I wasn't working very much, so I'm sure I was just really nervous and hadn't done a lot of chemistry tests and all that. So
I remember you being cool.
cool. Thanks.
The end.
I was really impressed by Rob's ability to make each scene feel different than another scene because his face is so covered up and you can only see, basically chin and jaw and eyes. It's really hard to, I would imagine it would be really hard to kind of give any musicality and to be able to have the audience feel the difference in tone and emotion, and watching him do that basically with only his eyes, and even his eyes are quite hard to see because it's all dark around them, so watching him actually figure out how to do that was incredible.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
I think as soon as Zoe came in when we were doing a screen test together, it was very. I mean, it's just great when you see someone who's just really perfect for a part, and she just came in. It was like, and even though I would imagine you'd be kind of nervous.
Totally nervous.
And she didn't look nervous at all. She was kind of improvising and stuff, and I was like, whoa, this is like, and I was just kind of standing like, Can you just say the lines?
I know, I'm sorry, I remember that moment.
I don't know how to improvise like this. Stop it.
Why are you going off book?
Don't go.
Don't go off book.
It's embarrassing.
We have two characters who are kind of obsessed with things. Well, I mean, I guess you're
I'm like obsessed with you. But
yeah, I think basically the storyline is Selena like really, really likes Batman.
And Batman won't text me
he's
back.
Like, I don't know. Maybe get a new suit. I want you to look more like a cat.
Makeover? Batman makeover?
Very stubborn. Very so, yeah, Batman's extrememly stubborn.
You are stubborn.
Very stubborn.
He's stubborn.
I love your evil side.
You mean his side? That's really
His side, yeah.
That's
Yeah.
That's mischievous little. I mean, Rob's just he's like an onion, you know, the layers.
Yeah, what is your secret identity?
I don't have a secret identity.
Yeah, you've always been like, you feel like the whole time I've known you, you're very like, you're like.
Consistent?
Yeah. Yeah, you're very solid in your personality type.
Yeah, I've only got one.
Actually, no, you used to always wear like a little hat.
I did? Oh God.
From
Like
the
a-
very first time.
Like a
But it was very 2008. No, like.
Were they wearing like a fedora or something?
fedora,
Oh
yeah,
God, that feels right. Oh.
Bonjour à tous les deux.
Bonjour.
Merci d'avoir accepté. You don't speak French.
I'm sorry.
I don't.
Oh my! Do you speak fluent French?
Of course. That's English.
Oh boy.
Of course.
I'm not even gonna.
Bien sûr.
Oh my God.
Bien sûr. Voilà.
There was a lot of sweat during that scene.
Yep. Lots of sweat.
That was Zoe.
That was me. It was all me.
She had to take her little hat off and squeeze it
just
out
gross.
afterwards.
You're still getting used to the
And
cowl
I was like,
too.
you're gonna have to get some deodorant.
Oh my God! No, he sweat in my mouth. First day one, sweat in mouth.
So that's a good way to start a relation between two characters.
Yeah, very good start.
No.
Really, this is clearly it's done wonders.
I'm starting to sweat. How?
Yeah, why don't you just? I'll just brighten my. I can't take him anywhere.
This one's.
I'm scared. That's how you describe me?
Yeah, just like stunned.
Because he's goofy. Oh my gosh.
Cold.
Whatever.
And
Okay, we're done. It's done. You already picked Stop.
I have trouble distinguishing fact from fiction.
Okay, so Rob is a liar.
He's lying. I love it.
And he tells all these stories, and now he's like
And
being
they just
asked
bring it
about
up, and
them,
they
and
bring
he
up,
doesn't
like-
know if it's true or not.
I sort of think it is true, but it probably isn't.
A couple of years ago, a team of scientists actually voted you as the most handsome man in the world.
I did know this.
He does.
You
know
did?
this.
Yeah. Well, I know because it's fact.
It's science.
It's science. Also, it's like, I would love to meet the scientist.
Yeah, I would also like to meet the scientist. Because is the scientist a room full of 12-year-old girls? All like on each other's shoulders in like a chair.
Like Inspector Gadget.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Just drawing little diagrams.
Making PowerPoints.
I still don't think that's actually true anyway. I think literally someone just made it up so everyone could just then say like, what the fuck? Like, no. I'm not sure. Okay, I made it up.
Yeah, I think I have strong opinions. And I like being alone. Independent.
It's kind of the opposite of me in a lot of ways.
Yeah. You're kind of broody. You can be broody.
No. Stealing porno magazines and selling them.
You know what? I wanted to say that, and then I don't know. You're a dirty
I just made that up in
boy.
the facet.
That's not even true?
Oh, no.
Is that
I
even
don't
true?
know. I don't know.
I can't trust him.
Who
This is a
knows?
problem.
Actually, yeah, that's the thing. You know what one of my biggest, most irrational fears is?
What?
I realised today. You wear like a little outfit, and like when you look in the mirror and you think it looks good, and you genuinely think it, but it looks terrible.
Did that happen today? Are you talking about your outfit you're wearing right now?
That's why I changed.
As long as you're rocking it, it's all good.
Yeah, but that's the worst when you're rocking it and then it
And
goes
then you think,
and then it goes wrong because then
yeah.
you're like, who am I? Then you don't trust
I don't know.
yourself.
I don't know what's
You don't
going on.
trust
I don't know what's
yourself
what
after it.
anymore. Where are my friends? Okay, sorry, we've gone on a tangent.
But then you're giving it off, like, if the vibe's good and you're owning it, then it comes off, you know?
I know, but sometimes when you drift too much into
Like you're
fantasy
really
land,
not backing down. You're like, no.
because it's like, then what is reality? If you're just telling yourself it looks good and you've convinced yourself, but you know it looks bad, then what are you doing? Why are you even dressed?
No, because you're crazy. Like, I feel like you'll lie, you'll do all this weird stuff.
No, but
to
it's like
win.
working stuff out.
Don't look at mine. Choose your own answer. All right.
Are we kidding?
I don't know, man. I'm scrappy.
Ooh, Zoe.
It was important to those characters to have, you know, their own chemistry, but I guess you worked on that a lot.
I mean, yeah, I had to work really hard at it.
I think it's really good. You're not annoying, which is like really, really good.
Thank you so much.
You're not
You're
annoying.
also not
You're
annoying.
not an annoying
That's
person.
really helpful.
That's the kind of basic, the minimum requirement.
That is the key, is not being annoying. It was very easy. It was very easy. I've known Rob for a long time, and he's such a good actor too. I think sometimes when you do know someone before, it can be distracting too. And I think to have a balance of someone that you feel comfortable with, know quite well, but then also when we would do the scenes, you know, he would completely disappear into the character, and I think that's, you know, that's the best thing you can ask for. It's kind of checking all the boxes.
I agree with all that.
Oh
about
my
you as well.
goodness,
You're
thank
not
you
just
so
not
much.
annoying.
Yeah, thank you. I just want to be clear. I wasn't sweating on your face. You were sweating on my face, and it was a one-way street, okay?
You're just lying. You're just lying down.
I'm just
If
making
you're
it
just
clear
sitting
that
there
it's not sweating on
doing
each
nothing.
other. I was the one.
Have you apologised subsequently for that?
You know
Rob?
what?
Yeah, I was off and you even got that you were upset.
I wasn't upset. I actually had to.
Literally. I was like, there's nothing I can do.
No, while it was
Please
happening, I was like,
just lay there and take it.
I was like, there are lots of girls who would like to have just try and be happy about the sweat.
I don't know. I don't know if that's really
This is
true.
gross. This is
That's
gross.
not really true. Getting in your eyeball.
Tried to make. I didn't help. It's still
I don't
gross.
know. I really don't know if that's true.
I'm sure there's somebody
No,
somewhere.
I think I'm sure there's one person somewhere, some freak.
On the screen test, it was so obvious it should be her. I mean, even when you think about it, you can see a photo of her and be like, I mean, that's Catwoman. It's obvious. And she lived up to and beyond any expectation I had of her.
Oh, Rob's amazing. He's such a kind person. He's such an amazing actor. I think he makes such strong and brave and bold choices. And he's also just a fun human being. And it's sometimes hard to find that combination of someone who's so light and funny and also so good at what they do. So it's just a delight.
I mean, luckily, I've known Zoe for about 10 or 11 years. So I think even on the screen test, her screen test, I was still thinking I could get fired at any moment. But just knowing that, you know, she's not going to judge me too harshly, like as I figure out the character, it was kind of a relief.
And your chemistry with Rob, what was that like?
Oh, he's a wonderful actor, and he's someone who I've known for a long time. But I was really in awe of his ability to completely disappear into this character. I would forget that it was him sometimes, which was amazing.
And your chemistry with Zoe, how's it feel to you?
I mean, she's wonderful. Like, we did the screen test together, and she was just, I mean, I've known Zoe for ages, and I kind of, as soon as Matt said her name, I'm like, well, yeah, I mean, that's kind of obvious.
It's a no-brainer, right? Yeah.
And she came in, it was just so at ease with the character immediately, such a hard worker, and like really fun, and you know, it's a hard shoot, and shooting during the pandemic, it's tough, and like to have someone who's really cool and has a really good attitude is great.
And what was your favorite part about working with Robert Pattinson?
Oh, Rob's wonderful. He's just, I mean, he's a lovely human, which just makes going to work so much easier, but he's also such an interesting and bold actor. He makes really strong choices. He's not afraid to take chances, and it makes working with him so fun.